YouTube land, what's up? It's your girl McCall, right? So y'all, I had got off of work or whatever. Real tired. So my plan was to lay down and get a couple of hours of sleep before I got on here. Cause I'm real worn down. So I was relaxing, had on my little, relaxation clothes and stuff in the bed, and I'm watching uh TikToks and stuff, right? And was just watching it, just regular, flipping up and watching this stuff. And something came up on my screen that didn't sit right with my soul one bit. It didn't sit right with my soul at all. So I want to jump on here right quick and holler at you ladies. And I have my comments cut off because I don't want to hear it because a lot of y'all probably gonna get mad or whatever. I don't feel like going through the motion. I'm gonna say this. This gonna gravitate to who it gravitates to. I'm talking to the women that hear me. And this new trend of women over here, they speaking to the women that hear them. Y'all can hear me, y'all can hear them or hear her or whoever y'all hearing. Okay? There's this new trend trying to get started on TikTok, right? And I left this up because I wanted y'all, it's not a secret because she's on here or whatever. And it go on TikTok. It's under Bird. What's the word? BYRD. Bird twice. Was WUZ the word. DA word. I want y'all to go over here and I want y'all to look at this for y'all self. Like I said, I don't know if y'all can see this or not. My screen cracked real bad. Well, let me say this too before I get started. Now, y'all know everybody has they following base. Like Taylor Swift has the Swifties, or Kevin Samuels had the high value men, and Beyonce got the Beehives, and here at Cougar's Closet we got the Cougars and the Mountain Lions. So if you fall up under the Cougars and the Mountain Lion category, women that's under my page, I don't want you partaking in none of this shit right here. Okay, here's the deal. I don't know if she's the one jump starting it or if there's different women that's jump starting this, right? A lot of these women are finding out that their husbands are gay or their boyfriends are gay or their baby daddies are gay and this and that, right? So there's this new trend that I'ma say she's starting because this is the first one that I've seen, where she's starting this new trend, right, about going into the DL community, exposing DL men. Now, her reasons for this is because they dirty, they don't give a damn, they bringing stuff back, they sleeping with everybody, they killing the women. She had multiple reasons for them being exposed, right? And baby girl, I'm with her. She ain't said nothing wrong. This is happening. She ain't said nothing wrong. But see, I can see both sides of this and y'all know why. And I understand the whole picture. And y'all know how. She ain't said nothing wrong. I agree with this. This ain't nothing that's being made up. It's the truth. They are nasty doing this and not telling you, not letting you make a choice for yourself. They are bringing you back stuff. They are breaking families apart. They doing all of this. She ain't wrong about that. But she's encouraging you ladies to start going into the DL community and start exposing these DL men. That, my love, is a no-no. You playing a very, very dangerous game. She's playing a very dangerous game. These women on here is playing a very dangerous game here. Going to expose people. There are so many men that have been exposed or didn't even get exposed, killed the woman off in fear that she was going to expose them. And y'all, I'm nervous about this because this topic makes me uncomfortable because I don't move like this, but this is the energy that's coming off this TikTok about this new trend getting started. But for the ones that's listening to me, the ladies that's listening to me, I don't want you indulging in this because these women gonna get somebody fucked up on here, bottom line. Period. Nobody knows the consequences they have to pay when they go to exposing men that don't want to be exposed. You see what I'm saying? I look at it like this. Even if you do get sick or you get stricken with something, AIDS now is not a death sentence. And nobody wants it. But at least you could take medicine and go undetectable and this and that and the other. But if you start exposing men, you could get killed instantly. And it's going to be a horrific death. It's going to be horrific. They might not just come after you. They might come after your whole family. They might come after your children. They might come after your grandkids. You don't know the price you have to pay. It could be execution. This is a dangerous game here. I don't... This is heartbreaking. Because I understand what she's saying. But y'all don't need to get wrapped up in this type of foolishness here. Exposing people. If you are dating a man and you find out he's moving a certain way that you don't want him to move, then you just move along and keep your mouth shut. That way you move along with your life. He doesn't even have to know you know anything. You just move on. Sometimes they can't even tell from wise women. They can't even tell if a wise woman has detected anything. But a lot of times, if something is blatantly out, or they know you know something, they can detect that real easy. And a lot of women right now go on TikTok. This is all you see. Women exposing these men. A couple of days later, they coming up dead. The internet is not a playground. The internet has never been a playground. Even before this thing with DL men or any type of whatever. Women fighting over men have died and lost their lives. Women fighting over food stamps or promises to pays, or men catching men out there was talking big stuff on the internet and killing them. This app you on, from Facebook to Instagram to whatever, these apps are not playgrounds. And a lot of people think that they can get on here and say what they want to say or do what they want to do or drag somebody out, not realizing there's a price to pay for that. There's maybe some of these women that got this type of stuff off before exposing men. There are some men that value their life. It just depends on where it's head at. There's some men that value their life and they'll just, if you expose them, they'll laugh it off or say you lying or they don't know what you're talking about and they're going about their business. But there's some men that will flip out and don't even know they lost everything, don't even know that they lost their life until they behind bars, don't even know what they did at that moment. This ain't no game to be playing here. I don't know where this coming from. But like I said, she ain't said nothing wrong. So it's not like I'm on here bashing her or talking about her or disrespecting her, because what she's saying is facts. But the way you go about it determines whether you gonna walk off with your life or not. Whether you gonna be around for your kids or not. Whether somebody finds you missing with parts of your body gone, or find your house gone. I don't know what could happen, but I know this is not a game for you women to be getting caught up in with these trends right here. Let me tell y'all something. I've been in the loving business and I've been in show business a long time. And I have seen a lot of things. I've heard a lot of things. But those things have never left my mouth. Those things never came back out of my eyes again. I wrote them things in the back of my head and away. Because I want to keep living. Because I got something to live for. You see what I'm saying? If you are that, if women are this much worried, because there are a lot of men. There are a lot of men that's DL. There are a lot of men that's gay. There are men that are a lot of things. If you that scared and worried about your health and worried about you getting a DL a man, or you getting a gay man, just don't get a man at all. Like they said about rubbers years ago, practice abstinence. If you worried about sleeping with a man because he gonna get you pregnant or bring you a disease that you can't get rid of, then don't sleep with him at all. It's the same theory. If you scared you gonna go into the grab bag and pull out a bisexual man, or pull out a gay man, or pull out a DL man, and you worried this much about your safety, then don't date at all. Don't do nothing. Get you some toys then. I'm just being on the up and up, because I can see what this trend can end up doing for somebody. This is a dangerous game right here being played right here. And I don't advise nobody to play this type of game. And another thing I like to say, a lot of times, are they bisexual or are they gay? Because a lot of times, men don't be gay. They be bisexual. But they can't tell you that they bisexual, because if they tell you they bisexual, one, you ain't gonna want them, and two, you gonna write them off as being gay. See, that's the thing about terminology. A lot of men aren't gay. A lot of men are bisexual, but they have to lean more towards being gay, because they know when a woman find out or get a whiff of that he's been messing around with another man, he's written off as gay. Unless he's open about his sexuality. I have read up on men that were open about their sexuality and they were bisexual. That's a different ball game. Now, we safe to talk about this because he's confident in who he is. I can't out him because he's already out, and he's not gonna get mad about nothing that about claiming this up about who he is. He ain't fighting no demons. He living in his truth. There's a big difference. So, a lot of times, these men be bisexual. They don't be all the way gay. But like I said, once you find out, or you women find out, then you rule them off as gay, and they just go over there to the gay side because they know they can't come back once they gone over there, unless you find a woman that's open to dating men with versatile sexualities. There are some men in college that have explored when they went off to college. They might have did it a couple of times when they was in college, and then after that, after they got done, they didn't do it no more. Some of these men slide through the radars and y'all don't even know it. The thing is, ain't no man gonna tell you that unless he's comfortable with himself. He's not finna tell you that. So 9 times out of 10, it would have to be something that you find. But like I said, I know women that don't mind because, there's a double standard about this. When you get to talking about sexuality, there's a double standard here that women can be bisexual, but the man has to be straight. So some bisexual women, they won't date another bisexual man that's bisexual like they are. They don't want him. They want to be bisexual and want him to be straight. But there are some relationships where a man is bisexual and the woman is bisexual as well. An even exchange. So I'm going to see if I could go and pull up under some of these comments up under here. But I just want to get on here and warn some of y'all, because this ain't the thing to be doing here. Now, okay, let me get to the comments. She telling y'all to expose these men, and there's this woman on here saying, yes, indeed. Another woman says, expose them. They are a danger to women. Yes, they are. Like, I'm not disagreeing with nothing that these women said, and they right. Another woman, be careful. Be careful. They are killing women out here, which they are. So you don't expose straight men who cheat. Be careful. Some DL exposes men will powwow you. Yes, they will. Another person commented, straight man, and I'm not worried about it. Somebody else commented, that's a dangerous game, because then there are DLs you would never expect. There are mostly men with money status. Most women just let them eventually expose themselves. Somebody commented, yes, they hate women. I'm not reading the ones that's real long. I'm just giving y'all a taste of this. Flaunting women and wanting to be with a man. And they will unalive anyone for exposing them. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's a mixed bag of how women feel. So, these smart women on here, they know this is not the thing to do. But the other ones are saying expose them. But you fall up under my category. I'm saying just walk away. I know a few. Please be careful out here. They are dangerous to those exposing them also. Yes, they are. Their names can always remain anonymous, and especially if they're only talking about experiences throughout your whole entire life. It doesn't have to be recent. Exactly. People need to know. When I was single and I was on, and this is a man, when I was single and was on the gay dating site, there were so many married men texting me in my inbox, I never responded to them. They actually tell you they're married and just looking for fun. So this man saying that they was telling him they married, they just looking for fun. Some men like to kick it for a quick second. It might be something they do once a year or twice a year. Just want to get something off. Just want to get it off. And then after that, they jump back into life again. You'll never know. You know what I'm saying? It all just depends on somebody commenting murder facts. It's a TikTok guy on here told his story about DL man. He said he was in Walmart with this guy, tried to flirt with him while his girlfriend was in the dressing room. He said, leave me alone, I saw you. I don't know what that meant, but I am ready to expose the DL male. It's so many husbands this way. Are we exposing DL men too? Because y'all don't like to talk about that. They will unalive you before you allow them to expose them. This is true. Most men from top to bottom at Harvest Time Church is in Houston. Some people, to make a long story short, some people saying yes, expose them. People on here egging on, talking about some good job. Yes, sis, let's get them. Let's expose them. Please do. Expose them now. Please protect yourself, sisters. They're dangerous. They will get you if outed. It's a lot of them out here that will try to kill you if you're not if you're not on the DL with them and they look and they like you. Expose them. We need to put them in their own communities far away. This woman get it. Be single and celibate. You can't control others' behaviors. They are emotional and dangerous. Emotional and dangerous, they are. Expose them, sis. So what about bisexual men? So y'all, I could go on and on and on and on about this. Somebody commented, just leave. This other woman, I think she on the same page as me. Not saying you're not right. No heat. You not no heat. You judgment. Are you trying to be right or are you trying to be heard? This, you see what I'm saying? So I could go on and on about this. Yeah, girl, it's too many. You see, I could go on and on about this, but because this is a never-ending tunnel. This is a rabbit hole we going down here. But that didn't sit well with me. Every time I go on TikTok, women are crying every day. They caught their husband with a man. They caught their husband with a man. They caught their husband with a man. But see, whoever I marry, we gonna get an understanding. I'm gonna know whether he think I don't know or not. I'm just gonna know because I'm gonna know my husband. You see what I'm saying? Whether he want to talk about it or not, we ain't gotta talk about it. But we gonna get some type of understanding that you ain't gonna kill me if I figure something out or something. I don't know what the hell I'm even saying right now. I'm just going off of this shit. Y'all, just be safe. Mind your own business. If you don't like the way somebody moving, just move away. If you're worried about getting a different type of man, a funny man, a sweet man, a swing man, whatever type of man, if you worried about you not getting a straight man, then don't date. Just don't date, because a lot of men have had the experience in some point of their life. They not gonna tell you that, and they shouldn't, because the way they get viewed. But on the other hand, I understand what she's saying, because these folks out here, they got 38 diseases going at one time and bring you some and you drop dead as soon as they get up and put their socks on out the bed. I get it. I get her side. I get his side. I get their side. I get my side. But my side is keeping you safe. If you fall up under me, don't indulge in this trend right here. This trend can cost you your life, can cost your kids your life, can cost family members their life. Don't indulge in that, okay? Stay safe. Mwah.